Welcome back, welcome new listeners. Today's story is a story that I remember from years ago in the Zen Buddhist tradition. The story is that a young girl in a small village got pregnant and the family was angry, ashamed. She was ashamed, and she wasn't willing to confess who the father was. And so she said it was a monk who lived as a hermit up outside the village in the mountains on a hillside somewhere. Well, this understandably upset the villagers, it upset her family, and they took the newborn baby and up to the mountain and banged on the hermit's door, and they're shouting, they're angry, shaking their fists, cussing him, criticizing and blaming him for impregnating this young girl, teenage girl. And he listens and he smiles and he listens, and they vent their hostility, and they hand him the baby. It says, "It's your baby, you take care of it." And he accepts the baby and says, "Is that so? Oh, is that so? Is what you say so?" Of course, they think it's so. They're not about to be questioned. They go down the mountain, and some years pass. And after a few years, as the girl matures a little bit, she regrets this lie. She tells her family and the villagers that she lied, and the monk is not the father. Well, once again, they all get enraged. They trudge up the mountain, bang on the hermit's door. The child is now a few years old, and again they berate this hermit monk, accusing him of stealing the baby. And he had no right to do that, and he's not the father, and how dare him, and on, all kinds of blaming. And he listens and he smiles, and he says, "Oh, is that so? Oh, is that so?" Well, again, they're not self-aware enough. They're not actually practicing any kind of spirituality. And they demand the baby back, and he gives the baby back. End of story. Okay, so we're always back to karma. This monk was definitely a very liberated monk. He knew that when people accused him, rightly or wrongly, that was a package that had come time to be delivered. He didn't blame them, he didn't argue with them, he didn't fight with them, he didn't explain himself. He just accepted the moment. This is the present moment. This is happening. And I don't need to talk about justice or whether it's right or who's wrong or how innocent I am. And then, again, a second time, they take the baby. We could assume, I think rightly, he loved the child, he cared for the child, certainly not a monk's job under normal circumstances to father a child, and especially a newborn baby. It takes quite a bit of care. I was a single dad to a newborn baby, and it takes a lot of care. So he did that. He wasn't resentful. He wasn't blaming anyone. He did what his karma had brought for him to do. And when he had to give up this child that he loved, there again, no blame, no rage. This is not fair. This is horrific. This is horrible. How dare they? None of that. We can't live peacefully. We cannot live harmoniously. We cannot live with tranquility or equanimity if we're constantly getting enraged about things that happen. They were bound to happen. It's a law. It's a law just like laws of nature. There are laws of nature that produce volcanoes and hurricanes and typhoons and mudslides and drownings. These are laws of nature, and we're not going to change them, but we can change the way we respond to them, and we can respond with tranquility and compassion and wisdom and not rage.